Now we're going to be answering some frequently asked questions about the EP well solution system. How can your system help me on my low yield well? Our system works in tandem with your well, as it is going to help to slow down the rate of draw from your well and monitor that well so that it's going to draw or sip water, as we like to call it, off and on through the day and night so that we don't over pump your well and never run it dry. Put that into a storage tank, and then when you need that water's there ready to go. We're going to be able to use our 20 gallon a minute booster pump to pressurize 60 psi at a quick rate to whatever you need at that moment. And so you can hit that fast and hard when you need it, and yet sip out of your well off and on to keep it healthy. What makes your system better than the competition? Our system is patented and very unique in the fact that it is automated. It's going to be monitoring your well as it draws water to know how much we can draw before a point where we want to shut down, let it soak and wait, and then continue to do that. The other systems are either going to run your well dry before it shuts down, or you're going to kind of have to set a timer guesstimating on how long you want to draw for it and how long you want it to wait for, and you're going to have to continue to fiddle with that seasonally as your water table adjusts. So ours is going to be completely automated. It's going to do that on its own, and you're not going to have to worry about it. Where will you ship to? Anywhere here in the United States. How long does it take for me to receive my order? Usually takes, once you've placed the order, 2 to 3 business days for us to get it together and get it off to the shipping company. Once they've received it, assuming there's no delays, 6 to 8 business days for it to be shipped. What are some things I should know before ordering a system? First thing is our minimum that we would want to work with would be 1/4 of a gallon per minute. So you need to figure out what your current well output is. And you might need more of that depending on what you need per day for water usage. This other thing is our system is 76 inches in height, so you need at least that much space height-wise to fit our system. You can remove your well pressure tank to put our system in, so that saves some space as well. It's 26 inches wide and 43 inches deep. That's the overall measurements for that. The other thing you're going to want to know is from your well pump to the system, it needs to be a solid pipe. We don't want any faucets or sprinklers connected in that line. If you currently have that, you're going to need to delete those from the main line because it has to have a solid line from the well to our system, and then from our system you can go back out to charge your sprinklers or hoses or anything, because that line won't be charged a lot of time. It'll only have water flowing when we're calling it, and it needs to not have any draw because that'll mess it all up. Other things, you'll need to also have a spot where a pipe can go out of the house for the optimization. So when it's doing a draw test on your well, if the tank happens to be full, it's going to have to actually let water out to finish its optimization to find out the safe point at which the system needs to shut down when it draws your well. The other thing is you're going to have a water line in from the well, goes into the system, and then a water line that comes out of the system going to your house, and then that drain pipe if for the optimization that needs to go out. For that, so that's the plumbing aspect. The electrical, you're going to replace your pressure switch with our electrical connection, and then there's going to be one plug-in that just goes into a wall outlet to power the actual control box. If you have any water filtration, water softener, any of those sort of things, that has to go after the system. So you've got a direct line from your well going to our system, and then after that you can go through water filtration as it goes into the house. What if I want more than 215 gallons of water storage? So We've designed our system to be able to manifold and stack up tanks. So if you wanted 430 gallons, you'd buy our system plus an extra tank. And then on the touch screen, you can change it to show 2 tanks, and that'll change what it shows for how many gallons you currently have. You can do 3, 4 tanks, whatever you want. You're just gonna connect those together with some piping. Do you offer a warranty? Yes, our system has a 3-year limited warranty. What is the optimization discharge outlet for? So 4 times a year, your system's gonna do an optimization to learn as much about the well as it can, because seasonally your water table is going to change, and we want that system to be optimized to get as much water as we can to keep your well at a very healthy point. And when it's doing that, it's drawing water. And if your tank's full, the water's got to go somewhere. So we've got an outlet that will allow the water, the overflow water, to discharge while it's doing its optimization. Can I use water filtration with your system? Yes, you can. It's very important that it's after the system, not between the well and the system, because that has to be a direct line so that it can get the proper reading from your well. But then after that, you can do water filtration, you can do water softening, whatever you need to do between that and the house.